So far, Obama's goal for defeating ISIS has been to contain it. Now some people are blaming him for letting the extremist group grow. Based on our opinions, Elma and I believe the U.S. should get involved, and this is why. One reason why the U.S. should get involved with ISIS is ground troops won't be as effective as air. According to the article, the problem is that the military effort to destroy the Islamic State is not likely to work. This means if we were to further step back ISIS, this is the most effective way. ISIS has only ground troops. They lack the amount of the military power the U.S. has. This pushes the fight on ISIS, but is also safer for the U.S. Less men on the ground means less casualties.
The third reason the U.S. should get involved is because ISIS is terrorizing and killing more and more people every day. Their fight is to take over and make a state based upon their laws. According to the article, ISIS terrorized regions under the control, forcing Christians and religious minorities to convert or die and selling thousands into slavery. It seized oil refineries and stole $425 million from Iraq's central bank. This means ISIS is gaining wealth from what we have seen, the more money they get, the more they grow. We need to stop them now.
Another reason the U.S. should get involved is ISIS is now the richest terrorist group in history. They make their money by selling oil, collecting kidnapping ransoms, and taxing its people. Obama's plan was to defeat ISIS by taking out their income, but the article says, in many ways, ISIS has functioned as a real, organized state. It has proved adept by financing itself. ISIS will find a way to make money that they have to be stopped in some other way. We need to bring more attention to the crisis with other allied nations and take out ISIS with force. Although we believe this, people may disagree with this argument and that the U.S. shouldn't get involved. They can argue the U.S. getting involved will bring unwanted attention, and as Graham Wood says, it's this kind of all-out military fight could backfire in the long run. Also, although Elma and I think the U.S. should push airstrikes, people can argue that we sent lots of bombings, but the extremists continue to survive. But at the same time, we are not helping by not getting involved. More people die, more horrible things won't cease to happen until ISIS is stopped. By not getting involved, we may let the crisis get too out of control, and then what do we do?
Finally, we should get involved because they are growing and are now stronger than ever. ISIS needs to be stopped now before things get out of hand. They are terrorists and they have carried out attacks, have done things, and it needs to come to an end.